Better be Hufflepuff!
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Lumos.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Arthur's got you.
You don't need to be
It's all right.
frightened, little cat.
Protego!
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
What's this?
Lumos.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck. I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Or was it Lower Hogsfield? Well, both Hogsfields.
Seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London. That's good, isn't it? Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
Wait, you're the new fifth. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well,
Do you really think you should have been in Raven?
well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the... My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Have you ever visited any of the hamlets outside of Hogsmeade? Some nice shops to be found.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madam Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
Lumos.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for